Eminem is a lot of things to a lot of people. To most, he is the rap god. Slim Shady built his career on powerful tracks and various changes in his life that have led him to being a better man. But that doesn't mean he hasn't let a good diss track or two, or 8, go through in order to prove why he's the best around. Allow us to show you though sometimes when these diss tracks went too far in the eyes of others. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8, Killshot. This was not only one of Eminem's more recent rap beefs, but one that was very personal for him in a way because the rapper he went up against, Machine Gun Kelly, had made an inappropriate comment about his daughter Haley, and Eminem stewed about it for years before busting out on him in his Return album Kamikaze. MGK is a famous rapper in his own right, but he should have known better than to go up against Eminem and insult his daughter, whom he treasures more than anything. At first, it was just Eminem doing simple verses in songs on Kamikaze. Then, MGK fired back with Rap Devil and tried to put an end to things his way. Yeah, that didn't happen. Eminem fired back himself, creating his own diss track called Killshot. It was perfectly constructed to break down Rap Devil into all of its parts and insult MGK in every single way that mattered. After all, this is Eminem. Sure enough, not only did Killshot, which was only a lyrics track, no music video, get more views and listens than Rap Devil, it effectively ended the feud. In many ways, that might have been the true highlight of MGK's career, getting into a feud with Eminem before being put down by him. Number 7, The Warning. It honestly doesn't get much more personal than this. Once upon a time, Eminem dated Mariah Carey. No, for real. Look it up. Naturally, it didn't end the best way. We blame Mariah, she's a diva. And to help seal things up, if you will, she decided to make the song Obsessed, which insulted Eminem in numerous ways. Gee, what could Eminem have done in response? Simply put, he made The Warning, where he not only laid down the hurt on Mariah, he decided to get explicit in regards to their after-hours entanglements. Sure, he knew that he was technically hurting himself here, but that wasn't the point. The real point was to send a literal warning to Mariah. If she didn't back off, he would blab about other things that she definitely wouldn't want made public. If you can't tell, she backed down. And while maybe a party foul, Eminem had to do what he needed to in order to get Mariah to shut up. If only it was always that simple. Number 6, Nick Cannon disses. Thought we were done with Mariah? Not even close. Because after her relationship with Eminem, she eventually went on to marry and have kids with Nick Cannon. And for a while, it went well. She even showed up on his series Wild 'N Out in a shocking move to prove how much she was in love with him. Then it ended, not as bad as the Eminem breakup, but it still ended. What does this have to do with Eminem? Simple. Nick Cannon in 2019 decided it would be a good idea to insult Eminem multiple times, even putting out a diss track or 2 against him. Eminem didn't take that well, and did his own diss track, re-emphasizing that he was with Mariah first, and that he tried to warn him about Mariah, but he didn't listen. He also made some jokes that were in way bad taste, so we won't mention them here. The feud ended in a bit of a whimper, but Eminem most definitely got the last laugh because he was right about Mariah the whole time. Number 5, Cleaning Out My Closet. When it comes to Eminem's youth, it's a very sore subject, mainly because it was rough. Sure, it led to him becoming Slim Shady, but it was anything but a fun ride, including his not-so-good relationship with his mother. It was so rocky between them that he released the track Cleaning Out My Closet, where, despite labeling it as not a diss track, he went full tilt and spelled out exactly who he felt his mother was. And the things he said about her were not nice at all. In fact, she sued him over the track as defamation. She lost, but still. Anyone dissing their mom is harsh, but doing it for the world to hear? Yeah, that's mega harsh. Number 4, Hail Mary. Eminem believes in the power of loyalty, and thus will go to bat to those he calls brothers, such as with his fellow record label rapper 50 Cent. It was due to Eminem that 50 Cent became a name, and they've been tight ever since, including when they needed to put a verbal hurting on Ja Rule. In what was one of the most epic and complete beatdowns in rap history, Busta Rhymes, 50 Cent, and Eminem all went at Ja Rule with everything they had had. For Eminem specifically, he did a song called Hail Mary, where he portrayed Ja Rule as an imitator and a rapper whose brain had melted because of substance abuse. Yep, that's a burn. Number 3, Marshall Mathers. Eminem is very much a student of the game, and so he knew to make an impact he would have to go after people hard and fast, and his disses count. Such as when he released Marshall Mathers and went on many people, including Vanilla Ice and the Insane Clown Posse. He said that Vanilla stole Eminem's looks and that the Insane Clown Posse weren't really Detroit rap. Harsh claims, but for Eminem, he doesn't do a diss unless he truly believes it's real. Number 2, Kamikaze. In many respects, the album Kamikaze wasn't just a series of diss tracks, it was a diss album. For years, Eminem had to hear that he was out of touch and no longer Slim Shady, and so he put all the anger and aggression he had within him to make this album to show he was back and that he never lost a step. He went after everyone who had ever dissed him and whom he felt was an insult to rap, the world, and beyond. He even went after President Trump, among many rappers past and present. Some of the disses he did honestly got him some controversy, but in the end, Kamikaze was a smash hit, so it was all worth it for him. Number 1, Girls. The group Limp Bizkit and Eminem were actually friends for some time, but then fell out of favor because they decided to diss Eminem and support a rival of his. When Eminem heard about this, he fired back with a diss track called Girls, where he lays into the group viciously, especially DJ Lethal, and destroys their cred by calling them all sorts of names and rebuking everything that they've done. He took it so far that Eminem ended the feud with a single song. That's power in regards to wordplay, and proof you shouldn't screw over Eminem in any way. So there you go, everyone. What do you think of these disses that Eminem has done that may have gone too far? Which ones do you feel were the best of the best, or best of the worst? How much longer do you think Eminem can go? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time on the channel.